Good afternoon, Laurel. Thanks for tuning in for your community update. I'm Mayor Craig Moe, coming to you from the Laurel Municipal Center. Congratulations to the graduating classes of 2020. Wishing each of you the very best in all your future endeavors. Mayor and City Council held their virtual council meeting on Monday night. There were two items on the agenda. First was the second public hearing with possible action on ordinance number 1955. Revitalization overlay application for B Street redevelopment. This ordinance was adopted by the City Council and now moves to the Planning Commission and other committees for their final approvals. The second item was the introduction and first public hearing on ordinance 1957, an ordinance of the Mayor and City Council of Laurel, Maryland, amending the operating budget and the capital improvement program for fiscal year July 1st, 2019 through June 30th, 2020. This was a cleanup ordinance to close out the year. The council suspended their rules and adopted ordinance 1957. Our city virtual platform is running very well, and many of you have come into the Municipal Center to the Login Laurel lobby. As you know, this virtual platform can be accessed with your home computer or your business computer as well. It provides a more streamlined way of doing business while protecting the health of you, other residents, and employees. Do you know the difference between heat exhaustion and heat stroke? Well, let me give you some of the signs of each and some tips on actions to take. Heat exhaustion, you will get faint or dizzy, have excessive sweating, your skin will be cool, pale, or clammy. You may have nausea, or you may be vomiting, and you'll have a rapid, weak pulse and may have muscle cramps. Tips for first aid: get to a cooler place, an air-conditioned place is the best. Drink water if fully conscious, take cool showers or use cold compresses, and always check with your physician. On heat stroke, signs are throbbing headaches, no sweating with a body temperature above 103 degrees. Your skin will be red, hot, and dry. You may be nauseous or you may be vomiting with a rapid and strong pulse. With heat stroke, you may lose consciousness. Heat stroke tips for first aid: call 911, take immediate actions to cool the person until help arrives. Know the signs and please stay cool during these extreme heat days. With that said, let me also remind you, don't forget, with the arrival of summer and with the extreme heat, the Department of Public Works is picking up refuse and recycling at 7 a.m. sharp. So make sure you have your bins out again at 7 a.m. City of Laurel pools are open, but you must register for a time slot. Many changes have been made, so we are following the CDC and the Health Department guidelines and regulations regarding swimming and swimming pools. Please check out our parks and recreational website to learn more. The city will not be turning on the fountains at Emancipation Park this year due to the COVID-19. We are following CDC guidelines on this type of venue. The City of Laurel will no longer be processing animal license registrations or renewals for Prince George's County. If you would like to register or renew your pet's license, please call Prince George's County Animal Licensing Division at 301-780-7251 or visit their website. I want to announce, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, that my time with the mayor, scheduled for Monday, August the 10th, 2020, at the Robert J. DePietro Center, has been canceled. Also, City Hall in the Park, scheduled for Wednesday, August the 19th, 2020, at the Greenview Drive Pool and Park, has been canceled as well. Do you know that the state of Maryland has a new program called Caregiver Services Corps? Well, let me tell you a little bit about this wonderful program. The Maryland Department of Aging has implemented a new statewide Caregiver Services Corps, CSC, with the goal of enabling older adults to remain in their homes while the support systems in place to safely help you. The service includes providing backup support to informal caregivers of older adults who are unable to provide care due to their own illness, exposure to COVID-19, or other temporary constraints. providing access to volunteers who can assist older adults who, due to the impacts of COVID-19, have suddenly found they need help with everyday tasks. Preventing hospitalizations of older adults that may be a result of a lack of needed care in their homes. The service is designed to address pressing needs that are temporary, such as an older adult determines they won't have food to make it through the end of the week, or a family member who cares for their elderly loved one can't check with them on a daily basis. Older adults and people who assist older adults with everyday tasks can access the service by dialing 211. The 211 operators will transfer the caller to the CSC call center. The CSC call center is staffed with a trained specialist who are available 7 days a week and can quickly evaluate care needs for older adults and identify volunteer caregivers and other resources to deploy to their home. So call 211 to get connected to the program. Are you looking for something to do? The Maryland Department of Aging is asking healthy Marylanders to consider volunteering to help older adults across the state. The Caregiver Service Corps has been established to provide volunteer caregivers for older adults who need urgent assistance with everyday tasks because they do not have a family member or a friend available due to the virus crisis. The service is designed for volunteers to assist pressing needs that are temporary, such as an older adult determines they don't have access to their prescription medicine, or a family member who cares for their elderly loved one can't check on them daily. To learn more, or if you have a question or you want to sign up for the program, go to the State of Maryland Office of Aging website. I would like to encourage you to get your COVID-19 test. It takes 30 minutes out of your day, so go by and visit at the Laurel Beltsville Senior Activity Center at 7120 Contee Road here in Laurel. The testing site is operated by the Prince George's County Health Department. The free COVID-19 test is for individuals with or without symptoms. No appointment is needed. Just drive up and get tested. The site is open Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. Our numbers for today in Prince George's County on the virus, our confirmed cases of COVID-19 are 22,011. Those that have passed away due to the virus are 731. Our hospitalizations are at 3,328, and our ICU capacity is at 60.3%. Let me break down the numbers by zip code. In the 20707, it's 821 confirmed cases. In the 20708, it's 677 cases. And at 20724, there's 373 cases. And the 20723 is 560 cases. A reminder to take the time to get counted this year for the census. I remind you about this all the time. It is important that City of Laurel get its residents counted in this year's census. We have 61.7% in self-response, and we really do need to see those numbers go up. So please get counted today. It is so important that you continue to practice social distancing and have a face covering that covers your mouth and your nose. This is a proven way to stop the spread. The City of Laurel will host another Red Cross blood drive at Partnership Activity Center on August the 10th. You need to go to the Red Cross website to schedule an appointment, so do it today. We have moved from the Municipal Center to Partnership Activity Center. So don't forget, on August the 10th, you're going to the Activity Center over on 5th Street. Before I end, let me remind you of a few programs we have. Our telephone hotlines we still have set up, but they're only being monitored Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 p.m. So for questions or assistance, call the appropriate hotline. Our senior information hotline number is 240-517-7974. Our Spanish information hotline is 240-805-3167. And we have the business information hotline still at 301-356-3876. We still have a few programs that I want to remind you about. It's still Takeout Tuesday, so we want you to go out and visit the restaurants, and we want you to remember to shop local more now than ever. And don't forget about our Healthcare Gratitude Challenge on our social media platforms and our wonderful Chat with a Senior program as well. I encourage you to follow along on one of our many different social media platforms to stay informed and to stay updated on the issues. I also want to remind you to mask up, Laurel. This is one of the very best ways to help control the spread, just by covering your mouth and your nose. So remember, we want you to wear your mask. We must continue to work together to rid of this virus because we're all in this together. Until my next community briefing, stay safe and thank you.